Hello and welcome back. Now I'm feigning before short hobbits, scaring out of them. Pardon my language, but it's uh, it's what champions sometimes do. Well, on that lovely note, let's continue. Let's continue. And they're behind me. They're not following me. Fine. I'll find the house of the strange creature with yellow boots in the old forest, which is not just a creature. I wouldn't call him a creature, but okay. Let's see. Is that a good way to go? Maybe around here will be better, yes. Just follow the river. Follow the creek. And, yes. Old Man Willow around here. And there's the lovely bridge. I have no doubt whom I'll encounter here, if he's still in the house, of course. But I'm very curious to see what happens next. I'm really curious to see how the hobbits would react and what the creature in yellow boots would say about everything. There's the house, and there's the creature. Oh, now, good day, merry friends. Good day to you too, Tom Bombadil. And here's the house. You have come to the house of Tom Bombadil. Haha.
What a strange place this is.
Okay. It's not unstrange. It's not strange.
Have you ever seen such a cozy little cottage?
Yes, in fact, I've seen this exact same cozy little cottage exactly here. Have you ever seen such a cozy little cottage, Passable? It is the home of my new friend Tom and his wife Goldberry. Oh, you've already met Goldberry too, huh? They're most mysterious, that much is true, and I want to learn more about them if I can. Where did they come from? Why do they live in the old forest? I have so many questions, but whenever I ask them, they only smile and have no direct answers for me. Still, I'm so very pleased to have met them. What does Cousin Bingo think of my new friends, I wonder?
What does Bingo think of my new friends, I wonder?
What a strange sight. A tidy little cottage in a dangerous wood.
What a strange sight this is. A tidy little cottage in the middle of a dangerous wood, home to a most peculiar individual and his equally mysterious wife. I never thought such a place existed, Bassabor. If my journey ended tomorrow, I would still count it an adventure full of wonders. Fair enough. I need to rest from our journey through the forest. Perhaps later I can speak with Tom and Goldberry and write a description of them for my own journal. Okay.
I need a description of this curious Tom Bombadil fellow.
You know that I wanted to document our journey in Bassabor, writing down the experiences we have and the places we see. And that includes describing the people we meet. No account of my adventure to this point would be complete without a description of this curious Tom Bombadil fellow. That much is clear. But I have encountered an early problem in this attempt, for I simply do not know of any way to describe him in such a way that does the fellow justice. Can you speak to him and learn what you can of Tom, in order to educate me on the subject? What are his likes and dislikes? From where did he come and what drives him from day to day? Yeah, what drives you from day to day, Tom Bombadil? This guy is scared to ask you those questions himself. Good luck to you, my friend. Perhaps the words will flow when you report back to me what you learn. How very hobbit of you. Defying description.
Can you speak to our strange host?
And learn what you can of him in order to educate me on the subject? Yeah. Right. Very funny. There he is. You're welcome to stay and make merry. Why, thank you. And I know I'm always welcome here.
Hey dole, merry dole, ring a dong dillo.
Oi now, young one, questions are for asking, but the fun lies in the seeking. Exactly. You ask about old Tom, but that is a question with many answers. Why not ask the trees why they be a swaying or the light a brightening? Exactly. Tom likes walking in the woods of an evening, and singing in the morning sun when the moon skips away, as would all who try it. Still ye ask and ask, too many questions for so lovely a day. Stand in the foam of the falling water nearby, and you will know what it is to be Tom Bombadillo. Tom's eyes are bright, and his voice is full of laughter.
Hey come, derry dole, can you hear me singing?
Definitely can. Merry singing. Let's see, the waterfall is out of Tom's house. There it is. Hopefully it won't drown. So like a mighty waterfall from here. You stand in the cold water until you are waterlogged and sopping. Well, I became waterlogged right away, it's pretty deep here. But yes, it was delightful, I agree. Cold water and all. Despite being so soggy, talk to Tom Bombadil. Funny. Well, I shall. Let's talk to those guys first.
You are soaking wet. You look ridiculous.
Oh no, you will triple my manuscript. Careful.
Sabur? Oh no. Well, in any case. Here we go again. Now don't you be listening to Old Man Willow singing.
Ring a dong, hop along, follow the willow.
Tom seems delighted. Sopping wet you are, like Tom after a fresh rain in spring. Dripping all about, but refreshed and happy. Learn from old Tom, for he has seen summers and summers again, one for every droplet that cascades from the heights. Hey now, still with questions. Tom's ways to take the bad and make it good. Old Man Willow. That mean streak in his heart has grown wider for many a day now, and he could do with some cheering. Go to old Willow Man and dance, and lighten his mood. Then you will know what it is to share Tom's interest in all creatures, both good and bad. Very nice.
Hey come, derry dole, can you hear me singing?
Good. Okay, so now we have to find Old Man Willow, west of the house. We should. We don't even need a board to do that, I don't think. It's not too far. There he is already. It's Old Man Willow. You're filled with unease. Tom really wants you to dance here? Yes, he does. And I'm sure he knows what he's talking about, so, Now, let's pick a dance move. You dance, and for a moment you feel a sense of welcome. Then it is gone. Oh well. We tried, right? We tried. Absorbed. What did we absorb? Some poison? A poisonous green field with bubbles? From Old Man Willow? We shall never find. Okay. What do you have to say now, Bingo?
Did you learn anything? I confess I do not see where this is going.
Did you learn anything from dancing with a tree? I have to confess that I don't see where this is going, Bassibor. Yeah, well. And you'll keep not knowing if you don't get a feeling for it, you know?
Ring-a-dong, hop along, follow the willow.
Hey do, Mary do, dancing all the day. Questions are for answering, but that's enough today. Tom's eyes are bright, but he's clearly done with questions.
Ring-a-dong, hop
Okay.
along, follow the willow.
Alright, are we done here?
Tom is a mystery. Asking him questions is met with laughter and nonsense.
This is not working, Bassibor. Oh, yes it is, but not for you. Tom is a mystery, and any attempt to get him to answer questions about himself is met with laughter and nonsense. Perhaps if you were to read some of my accounts so far, you would better understand why we want to know about him. Take my manuscript to him and see if that gets him to open up about himself if he would. Oh no, Bingo hands you the pages of his manuscript. You trust those pages with me? I'm still soaking wet, you know? Hasn't been that long. But okay. A friendly visitor.
Perhaps Tom will understand if he reads my manuscript.
I do not think Tom has much time for books.
Why does Cousin Bingo think that Tom will care about his writing? Tom does not seem like he has much time for books, if you ask me. Well, it's more like he does have time, but he does not read. He does not need to read any book. Oh, no.
Now let the fun begin, let us sing together.
Tom takes the manuscript and runs his hands over the pages. What a wonder! These leaves, all covered with words, written down with care. I can feel the letters beneath my fingers, ink dried and thoughts saved. That is not Tom's way, but there is a joy in remembering. These pages are like a song sung in the morning, but carried on the wind until afternoon, when it might be heard again. I delight in the feel of these pages, and their tiny words. Let me sit with them a while, and you speak with the river daughter. Goldberry has returned from her spring for a time, and she's more fair and more lovely than when she left. And we can't read the pages ourselves, can we? No. Okay.
Ring-a-dong, hop along, follow the willow.
Follow the willow. Alright, let's go inside and speak with Goldberry. There she is.
I bid you welcome, wanderer in the wood.
Your face is full of questions, young one. Has Tom confused you with his riddles and his songs? You tell Goldberry that you have been unable to learn much about her husband, despite his friendly and open nature. I believe he has given you what you sought, Bassibor, though you may not know it. Who is Tom Bombadil? He is, and no one else. He is a mischievous sort, and loves to laugh. He will ask you to stand beneath the waterfall only to experience the feel of the water, and the joy of dripping on the carpet. He is the master of water, wood, and hill, and cares for all who inhabit those places, even if their hearts are rotten and mean. He seeks to lighten their moods, and ease their pains. But that is a long answer. He is Tom Bombadil. There is no one else like him. But that was excellent. That was very good.
I bid you welcome, wanderer in the wood.
Very good. Okay, now let's talk to Bingo. If we could. Bombadil is still over there. Good. Let's talk to Marigold first, actually.
Tom is very interesting, but there are other adventures to be had.
Are you almost ready to leave? Tom Bombadil is a strange fellow, and I find him very interesting, but there are other adventures to be had out in the wild.
Yes, that seems a fair assessment of our peculiar host. Thank you.
Bingo listens to Goldberry's description of Tom and nods. Yes, I think that seems to be a fair assessment of our peculiar host. Oh, now I understand all of a sudden. Thank you for obtaining it for me. I still cannot believe that you actually stood underneath a waterfall and danced with a malevolent tree on my behalf, Bassador. You're a good friend, and I'm glad that you're coming with me on this journey. Bassador, Conqueror of Writer's Block, is our title now.
Please speak to Tom and retrieve my manuscript before we go.
Enough with those manuscripts. All right, Bassador. I would say it is time to see Marigold safely back to Newbury, and for our own journey to continue. I've enjoyed this brief stay at the house of Tom Bombadil, but there are many other places to see and people to meet. Would you mind speaking to Tom and retrieving my manuscript from him? Because I never can and wish to speak with him, even though I'm so curious about him. I'm most interested to hear what he thought of it, now that he has had plenty of time to read. Synonyms for spooky.
I am most interested to hear what Tom thought of my manuscript.
Alright. Padding all the day I go, Tom's a merry fellow. Oh, Tom Bombadil likes his daffodils. Bright yellow all around, smiling willy-nilly.
Hey dole, merry dole, ring-a-dong-de-lo.
He asked Tom what he thought of Bingo's manuscript, but the strange fellow is only puzzled. Your words are all a scramble, young one. Tom remembers a great many things. The sun in the morning, the breezes of midday, the swelter of afternoon, and the cool of evening. But he does not know the pages of which you speak. There is no need for writing. If you spend all the day writing, that is a day you have missed. Think away the gnawing root at dawning or at gloaming. Do not look so glum. I'm sure this writing will turn up. I may have set it down outside. There's so many things to see, happy distractions all, and sometimes things get lost. Always found in the end. Hey, it's indeed always found in the end. Tom has absent-mindedly set down Bingo's manuscript somewhere. Well, I don't think he'll tell us
Ring-a-dong, hop
anything
along,
further. No,
follow
okay,
the
good.
willow.
It's fine.
Tom has misplaced my manuscript. Oh, bother!
Oh, bother, huh? I know there wasn't yet much of it, but I still keenly fear its loss. It's so much more precious to me than anything else in the world. I will not be able to recreate exactly what I wrote the first time. Perhaps I should just abandon this endeavor. I'm not a writer, and I'm not an adventurer. Yeah, I don't think you're much of either. Maybe you're more of a writer than an adventurer. You seek to console the unhappy hobbit, and soon Bingo is slightly less despondent. Perhaps you're right, Bassador. Tom is most at home outdoors. Perhaps he set it down somewhere nearby. Can you look around in the vicinity and see if you see any pages of my manuscript? Because I cannot even walk. I'm so stressed out about my manuscript that I won't even look for it myself, even though this is a nice place and safe for me and everything. I do not want to lose the record of this journey so near the start of it.
Perhaps Tom set my manuscript down somewhere nearby.
Okay, let's see. Find the manuscript somewhere outside near Tom Bombadil's house. Windblown pages, yes. Several pages of Bingo's journal describe his plan to host a dinner party for his neighbors, and the discovery of the map that set him out on his journey. You found some of Bingo's pages. Did the wind bring others north? Yeah, the wind swept this way. Who knows? Who knows? Ah, there are more here. Several pages of Bingo's manuscript describe his initial experiences across the Brandywine Bridge and tracking down the sons and daughters of his cousin Priska in Buckland. You should bring these pages back to Bingo. Let's see. I still don't have them. I still can't read them. Fine. Yes, maybe we can first talk to Marigold. Let's just take a look. So many visitors are calling. Yes, too many visitors, I would say. Who is stranger now? Tom Bombadil or Bingo Buffin?
If you are going to brave the Barrow Downs, so am I.
You found some of Cousin Bingo's missing pages on the path to the north, didn't you? That way leads to the Barrow Downs. If you're going to brave that spooky place, so am I. Oh, do not underestimate this place. A hero never runs away from a challenge, no matter how scary. Yeah, not quite so. I have heard that some frightful creatures make their homes among the burial mounds of many in the Barrow Downs, and we'll need to face some of them if we go there. I'm so excited to face my death in the face. Watch out for ravenous barghists and giant crawlers. You're telling me I'm supposed to tell you that, not the other way around, for they'll be watching out for you.
The wind must have carried the rest of the pages into the Barrow Downs.
Thank you for finding part of my manuscript, Basilbur. Tom must have set it down outside and the wind took it, carrying pages north among the trees. You found some of them, but it seems to me that the rest of the pages must have been carried further north, into the Barrow Downs. Bingo shivers, and rightly so, Bingo. For once you have the proper reaction. That place has a frightful reputation, and I did not plan to explore it, but now it seems I have no choice. We have to search the Barrow Downs for the remainder of the missing pages. It looks as if I'm missing the section of my journal that concerns my swimming lesson and the section dealing with our departure from the Shire. After we're finished in the Barrow Downs, we should travel back to Newbury to bring Marigold home. I'll see you there.
I have heard frightful creatures make their homes among the burial mounds.
Of men in the Barrow Downs, and we'll need to face some of them if we go there. Yes.
We have to search the Barrow Downs for the remainder of the pages.
Alright, my friends. I think we should do that next time. For now, I bid you very, very well. Until next time, goodbye.